My name is Vicki Dillard, and thank you so much for tuning into the Vicki Show right here on the African Diaspora News Channel. Please make sure you give the video a big thumbs up and share the broadcast. Thank you so very much. Family, certainly by now you have been seeing all over social media, I believe including one of my colleagues, discussing the allegations of deadly mosquitoes being released from a helicopter in Baltimore. Do you all remember hearing about that? Were you able to see the footage? Well, here's a reminder, the footage.
This shit happened out of nowhere. We just sit here all this time and let this start attacking all these people. People are leaving. Look at this shit. It's attacking all these people. Out of fucking nowhere. It just started. We were just sitting here for hours. Okay, I'm getting out of here.
Well, isn't it interesting that right after these Black citizens were recording and then making these allegations, you have, I'm telling you, them folks, the Mzungu media went crazy and immediately start putting out statements and writing articles and pieces, immediately debunking it. Now, when I started to read some of the responses of some of this, because I've been, I heard one of our brothers in Black media discuss this. And of course, like I said, one of our colleagues, our sisters here discuss it. It's really interesting because immediately, for example, the AP report, which is a very well-known global print publication, immediately, this is what they say: claim video shows deadly mosquitoes released at a Baltimore music festival. AP's assessment, false. While concert goers were swarmed by flying insects at one point during an African American music festival last month, concert goers were not bitten by the insects, which they described as gnats. Experts said swarming mosquitoes would behave differently than the bugs in the video. The Baltimore Health Department also said no insect-borne illnesses were reported following the event. Family, it goes on to say the facts. Social media users are sharing a video clip that claim shows hordes of killer mosquitoes dumping on unwitting concert goers in Maryland's largest city. The clip pans across a crowd, which of course you've seen the clip, and so forth. They say a few more sentences after that, and that's it. I went and checked, of course, other sources, similar responses. Family, they want us to just throw this away. And of course, you all know we would not propagate misinformation knowingly and intentionally. But here's the thing. I would expect a more thorough response and experts that are credible, and certainly those and members that were folks that were actually in attendance. I would think that that would make the story a little bit more credible. They didn't put any of that there. They just said claim, one sentence, AP's assessment, false. And then telling us, because they described them as as a gnat. Y'all know how we are in America, Black folks in America. We describe stuff like that. Flying insects, we describe them as gnats. Experts said swarming mosquitoes would behave differently than the bugs in the video. What? Baby, you better come better than that. I'm open. If you have an alternative view that you can prove, of course, we're open to that. But just this notion of just the headline, because they know the average person is not going to read through the article. So that's number one. They're saying it's not true. And of course, they immediately said it shortly thereafter. But what made me decide, okay, I'm going to go ahead and put my 2 cents in on this after initially, saying I was going to stay out of it. Do you all know that they just released a piece I'm reading now from CBS News Baltimore, from the CBS Baltimore app? Guess what the headline says? West Nile virus detected in Anne Arundel County mosquitoes. Medical professionals urge caution. Now, this is Vicki talking. I find that interesting. That right after this thing goes viral, because that's how I heard about it in Black media, about the allegations of our people saying that there was this swarm of gnats and bugs. Watch this. They gonna turn around, not use the word Baltimore in the headline, where it's clear they said Anne Arundel County. Well, when I looked up where that is, it says that Anne Arundel County is located in the south of Baltimore. Why did they just use that word? See, this is what is so suspect with these folks. You did not give a thorough or comprehensive. Perhaps you're right that they weren't what you said. It wasn't what the people thought they were. But clearly, the footage shows that there was something that was strange. It was a swarm of bugs of some type that went down, even if we misnamed it. But you got to come again with a more thorough article than just saying, well, experts say, without even telling us who those experts are, that they would have behaved differently. No, baby, you better treat us like we got some sense. Now, if it's true, it's true. If it's not, it's not. I'm just simply saying that even how they covered it shows a disrespect to the citizens of Baltimore. And then to turn around and 5 minutes later, we're seeing now, in the Baltimore area or West Nile, we urge caution and giving all this attention to different things in there. I found that very interesting. My name is Vicki Dillard. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to check out my spiritual school mastermind at clubvicky.com. The link is below. I can't wait to see you again.